So please introduce yourself and tell us about your organization.
My name is Bill Stanfield, and I'm the CEO of Metanoia. Metanoia is a community development corporation that operates here in the neighborhood we're standing today, the Chicora Cherokee neighborhood. What we do is something called asset-based community development. It is looking at neighborhoods that are oftentimes stereotyped as being distressed and looking for what in those neighborhoods with a little bit of investment could actually become an engine for transformation. Those things can be young people in the community. They can be businesses, they can be vacant buildings, and they also certainly can be homes, vacant homes or vacant lots in the neighborhood. All right.
Is it okay that because I'm short, so he's like looking down, so does that matter?
That's fine.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Like,
it's a vibrant neighborhood.
Yep.
We're still rolling, so we'll jump back in.
Just start over?
Were you still on the first question?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe if you want to just back up a little
Sure,
bit.
I'll just kind of crank it up. What Metanoia does fundamentally is called asset-based community development. What it has done for a long time in many distressed neighborhoods was simply to look at communities that have problems only for their problems. And what we believe and what has been discovered through some research is that actually focusing only on problems never helps things get stronger. So what Metanoia does is we go to the community looking for positive things within the neighborhood that we can invest in, whether it be children or small businesses or vacant school building or housing in the community to generate positive change within the neighborhood.
Sorry, the distraction of the kids running by, like,
it's all right.
Screaming is cracking me up. All right.
This mic is pretty localized, somewhat. All right.
All right. So please describe the project, and in this case, we're talking about the homes that we provided you funding for. Can you describe that a little bit?
The Community Loan Fund has been a great partner in the area of quality, affordable housing, which is one of the key kind of goals that Metanoia has in its work. And so the Community Loan Fund has provided financing for, I believe it was 6 or 7 homes. We've gotten, in its early days as the Low Country Housing Trust, we got grant funds for those homes, for homes in the neighborhood. And so it's really been an engine for us to be able to leverage capital, to be able to attract even additional grant dollars, and to be able to create stable situations in the neighborhood where either homeowners or positive renters are really changing the dynamics on the street where they live. So we have one street not far from here where we put in, I guess, 6 homeowners over the course of a couple of years, and we saw the violent crime rate on that street go down by 64%. And so we see that homeownership is a key piece to community development. You know, we work with young people at Metanoia as well. We offer after-school care and summertime care, and we know that no matter what we do with a young person in the few hours after school or even 6 hours during the day, if they go home to a bad house, a lot of what we're trying to do can be undone. And so it's important for us to be working on housing as an issue in the community, creating opportunities for people to build equity for themselves. And also even when Metanoia rents a home, we take the income from that house as rental income and put it back in the neighborhood as well. And there are a good number of rental properties here in the neighborhood, but landlords that live outside the neighborhood oftentimes don't do that. And so even a rental situation builds community because it builds investment in other programming and other opportunities in the neighborhood as well.
And when did you first start working with South Carolina Community Loan Fund?
We have been working with South Carolina Community Loan Fund since its very first days. Since it was the Low Country Housing Trust, we were the first beneficiaries of grant funds from Low Country Housing Trust, and we've received funding and financing through them multiple times. And so it's been amazing to be doing this work alongside the Community Loan Fund and watching the Community Loan Fund grow in capacity and ability to offer transformation within the neighborhood, and really positive things are coming both for them, and that results in positive things for our neighborhood as well, which we're thrilled about.
And why did you decide, and I'm not sure what the first project that we invested in was, but why did you decide to seek funding from South Carolina Community Loan Fund in the first place?
Well, the Community Loan Fund has been a really vital piece source of funding for us, without which we probably couldn't get the other sources of funding that we've been able to get. Particularly a few years ago when the economy was going south, we were ready to be doing some housing work. We talked to a number of banks, and it just wasn't in the cards at that time, despite fairly strong financials and a good balance sheet. And the Community Loan Fund was there. And today there are people in this community enjoying safe, stable, affordable, quality housing because the Community Loan Fund was there. We didn't have to wait until the economy got better or banks opened up their credit markets to be able to continue to do the work that we're doing. And so that ability to keep moving forward has been a really a great thing, a gift the Community Loan Fund has given us.
And how does South Carolina Community Loan Funds work? And you've talked on this a little bit, but how does our work align with your mission and your approach to community development?
At Metanoia, we believe that what low-income folks most need is not charity, it's capital. It's the opportunity to have opportunities for themselves that are built on their own gifts, skills, and capacities. And sometimes those gifts, skills, and capacities are within themselves, and sometimes they're outside of themselves. And so the Community Loan Fund is very aligned with that philosophy. You all are one of the few that do really provide capital within the neighborhood to create opportunity. Not services where people come to us and tell us how bad they are and they receive some gift in return, but capital where people come to us with a great idea or a positive income to create a living situation, and we leverage that capital to make them more stable, but it's built off their own energy, their own initiative, their own giftedness. And that's the beauty of capital. And so we're really thankful that the Community Loan Fund is such a great neighbor to us in being able to give us what the community really needs, which is not so much charity but capital.
And you've already answered all those questions. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, we love the Community Loan Fund. The Community Loan Fund has been a great partner to Metanoia. We wouldn't be where we are today without them, and we certainly hope that we see their success as key to our own success, and more importantly to either the Community Loan Fund or Metanoia's success is the community's success. And as all those things succeed, the community succeeds as well, which is most important.